Well, boys, it's been 15 long years. You see, back in 2010, me and my friends would come home from a long day at school, and we'd challenge each other to a game of skate. And if you're not familiar how that works, you get to pull off a trick, and then your opponent has to match that trick, and then they get to do a trick, and you have to match that trick. And the first to 3 losses loses, and if you were playing this at my house, you're probably gonna get shot by an airsoft gun. But that is all history, because now we have been blessed with Skate 4. Well, that's not what they're calling it, but I'm gonna call it Skate 4. Now I'm tasked with creating the baddest bitch possible. This game was made in North America, so you bet your ass there are plus-size skaters. That was a bad joke because the neighborhood I grew up in had a fat guy who was like a really good skater. So it's up to you. If you want to be anorexic, that's fine too. Or you want to be 400 pounds? Hey, fly at it. Naturally, I settled with a 5-foot-tall girl with extra features. The hair selection is about as nice as having diarrhea in the middle of the night. So, we just stuck with the handlebar. Ended up staying goofy, and then we got right into it. Upon loading in, you'll notice you're getting about 11 to 12 times the FPS compared to if you were playing Borderlands 4. We did some budget Assassin's Creeding, hopped on our board and did our first ramp since 2015, cracked a white monster, and prepared for what's to come. We killed some grinds, reminisced on how much I miss Trainer Frank.
You shoved it good. Real good. The way to get people hyped about skating is to just skate.
Me, Coach Frank. If you didn't learn here, you didn't learn how to skate. Here, you're gonna learn the basics, you're gonna get good, and if you don't, I'm gonna break your board! Coach Frank.
We finally arrived to the city of San Van. Check out the shop. We got fresh product daily. Oh boy, the Thrasher Spotlight. We can get a beanie, a jacket, a hoodie, socks, a board, and stickers, all for the price of $34. Oh boy, I love free-to-play slop. I'm so happy that I waited 15 years to play this. Good thing you can just buy the Founders Deluxe Pack, which includes the Premium Skate Pass of Season 1, all mocap cosmetics x6, the Meatman suit, Meatman deck, Meatman wheels, Meatman trucks, 2 Meatman stickers, Vans Founder old school shoes, 5,900 Sandband bucks, Skate 1 throwback tee, Skate 2 throwback tee, the Skate 3 throwback tee, the Founding Founder title, the Founding Founder jacket, and the Founding Founder sticker. What a absolute steal of a deal. All of this for $64.99. Because let's be honest, why would you have released a full-priced, actually polished game with content, a story, relatable characters, a good progression system and pacing, when you can just make an online-only treadmill where people buy all your battle passes and your bundles? Yeah, brother, you want to skate around as the Grim Reaper in Skate 4? Yeah, that'll be $34, please. Now, Skate 4 is by no means a great-looking game, but it looks pretty good. It looks like how you'd expect. And you know what other game doesn't look that good? Well, this game. But I want to give credit where credit is due. This game runs absolutely phenomenal. Now, I have an RX 7900 XT and a 7800 X3D, and I was able to play this game on my ultra-wide monitor at 1440p native resolution and getting about 140 FPS. It was quite a fresh breath of air to actually play a game and be able to play it without it crashing and playing it on my native resolution. That is pretty much unquantifiable in 2025. But, unlike Borderlands 4, this game's progression system is absolutely dog shit. Now here's how Skate 4 works. While you're in San Van, you will notice there is a... While you're in San Van, you will notice there are a bunch of challenges spread out on the map, and while they aren't very much challenges, they are, well, they're what you're supposed to do. Usually, you'll get a challenge, and it's either one of two things. You'll either have to do a sequence of tricks all in one go, or you kind of just have to tick off the boxes. You know, the hardest thing about these challenges is when you're just the hardest thing about these challenges is trying to stay in the server without it removing you for no reason. And then you have to sit here for fucking 7.5 minutes because there's a 77,000 login queue. Online gaming at its finest, boys. This is where we're at. But as I was saying, the hardest part of these challenges are the ones that want you to do everything in a certain sequence in a row. Honestly, probably my favorite part of the game because it forces you to learn your speed and learn when to jump and what to do what when. And it has you doing specific tricks. A lot of the challenges are so dumb, it's just like, gain 2,000 score with doing one flip trick, like it's designed for a baby. And so, upon completion of each of these challenges, you will earn RIP points. And well, what are RIP points, you ask? They are used for opening loot boxes, of course. Oh yeah, there's some cool epic rewards, like cargo shorts. Yeah, isn't that awesome? I honestly didn't expect much from EA, but I just can't believe I waited 15 years for this, holy shit. Although, that isn't to say there isn't any fun to be had. There's a lot of new stuff in this game, like, you can kinda just roll around on the ground whenever you want. You don't take any damage, you never die, so it's nice to not have all those loading screens. You can also seamlessly fast travel across the map, and it will take about 1 second, which is very nice. And of course, the gameplay is quite good. I mean, let's be real, what else do I expect? Pretty much nothing. It feels exactly like Skate 3, but I was reminded that this game has a severe lack of content when I invited my friends to my lobby. You in fact cannot play games of Skate in this game, at least not yet. Literally, all you can do is free roam with your friends and do these challenges with them. It's, yeah. Oh, but it's early access, man. Just give it time. Yes, I know. That's the whole reason I'm talking about it. They definitely need to have a game of Skate in this. It's awesome, and it's competitive, and people make bets on it. But like I said, it's not like there isn't any fun to be had. I'm absolutely having a blast, but it is your typical EA slop, and I cannot believe this is what we waited 15 years for. That is crazy. There's no way they were working on it for this long. This has to have, like, been put together in the last 2 years. I personally would just rather put some money down for a functioning, fully loaded with content game. But hey, it's free to play, man, so go play it. But let me know what you're thinking of Skate down below, because there is a lot of people playing this game. And there's also a lot of people who aren't very happy about it. But you let me know what you think. You have a great day, and I'll see you later.